Hello and welcome again to this edition of FiTV. I'm your host, Brad Swanson. We are coming to you inside the Capitol Rotunda. We're here on the second to last day of the Florida 2019 legislative session. We are joined by Representative Holly Raschein, who represents none other than the gorgeous, world-famous Florida Keys. Representative Raschein, thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, well, we know time's tight, so we're going to get down to it. So what are the big bills you've been working on? What are you focusing on? What have you passed? What are you still working on?
Sure. Well, one of my favorite subjects is the environment. And so I've had the opportunity and the honor of chairing the Agriculture and Natural Resources Appropriations Subcommittee.
Ooh.
And we have been focusing on water quality, beach restoration, making sure our state parks are properly funded. So just a really, really neat silo to work
amazing.
in.
That's all stuff that really drives the reason why people want to come to our great state. So if we think about beach restoration, we also think about the damage that the hurricane did. I mean, I've got to think that's coming across your desk in the Environment
Yes,
Resources
it sure is. And obviously the governor has made the environment and hurricane recovery a top priority, or top priorities of his. And we focus on beach restoration. Also, we are fully funding the Forestry Service in terms of the equipment they need and land management activities that they oversee. Another big part of my world and very important to the Florida Keys is water quality and Everglades restoration.
Of course. It's all about what they're pushing out of the Everglades that comes down, and that definitely has been affecting our beaches over the last many years.
And we recently, over the past summer, we saw red tide outbreaks. We saw harmful algal blooms. We also put a number of resources and a lot of funding towards research and combating some of those issues that really are kind of negatives for our state, because people come here and they want to enjoy our environment and our beaches and our waters, and so we're doing a really good job.
Well, that's amazing. So you're chairing this huge committee. So if you think of other bills that are affecting your community, we know AOB to the northern side of your district, which is where a lot of the fraudsters were kind of identified, but you guys got that one done, and I mean, that issue or another one like that, what's top of mind?
Really, really grateful to be able to get that done. It's something that has plagued our state for a long time, and as you mentioned, Miami-Dade County is kind of the epicenter of that fraud, and our constituents have been begging for this reform, and we're so happy to be able to go home and say, you know what? We got it done. Another happy issue that I got to work on is renaming my community college. We were the Florida Keys Community College, and I passed a bill with my counterpart in the Senate, Senator Flores, renaming our college to the College of the Florida Keys.
I love it. It wasn't the Holly Raschein Community College?
No. It's such a great facility, and I'm so happy that we were finally able to get that done.
Oh, that's amazing tribute, and such a great, again, global brand for a college there. So that's great. All right. So when we think about the Keys, obviously we know hurricanes was no stranger to the Keys 2 years ago. How are the Keys doing now, and why should we visit? Obviously, we of course should be visiting.
We are doing tremendously better. We're in what I would call the hard recovery stage, so we're rebuilding. We're making sure that should and when another storm comes, that we are even more hardened, we're more resilient. Tourism is great, our water quality is improving, and we welcome folks to come on down and visit.
So glad to hear. I know me and my family will be coming down this summer. We look forward to it.
Can't wait to have you.
And I say spending tax dollars, I spend tax dollars here, but
excellent. We'll take them.
Spend more. Representative Raschein, thank you so much for coming on FiTV. It's great to see you, and we look forward to having you on again soon.
Thank you.
Thanks. That's all the time we have for today's episode. Tune in to our social media on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And for now, thanks for tuning in.